everyone. I'll clean my glasses while I give people a chance to get on. To give people a chance to start watching, I guess. Also, all these people to start walking across. So, just clean my glasses and then we'll be on our way. Might be time to clean my microfiber towel. This is not going so well. Okay, as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Got one person watching. How you doing? Let's get going. From there, making no sense. Alright. Beautiful day. 70 degrees. It's gonna be in the 60s up at the top of the mountain, which is where we're heading. Jovi is one of those bands that are really good to see live. I've seen them a couple times live, and they put on a show. Like it's great. I've seen them in Calgary, and I've seen them in Madison Square Garden. They're both pretty good, but I mean, it's hard to beat Madison Square Garden. And you can tell he has more fun playing in Madison Square Garden as well. Cell reception's not bad. Hopefully the video quality gets better. Cox was there. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, so so there's two of you there. Glad you guys could join me. Oh, the road is rough here. Ugh. Hey, we got all the usual suspects. We're just missing Twin Cities dash cam and bad drivers in North Central Maryland. Through a car wash, and I'm not when I found one, and then I'm like, just give me the basic one, and that one's like $11. Basic one is $11, like, and then my car's not even that clean, and I'm like, I shouldn't be paying $11 and not even have my car that clean. Yeah, and then considering that a couple weeks ago I got a car wash for $10, and it was much better than this $11 one. I don't know who these people are who think they are charging $30, $40 for a car wash. It's unreal. Looking like the footage is a bit choppy, huh? Hey, there you are. I was just saying that you and bad drivers in North Central Maryland were the only ones missing. And maybe a couple of those car guy 1, car guy 7, however many there are. maybe just hearing the road noise. This car isn't exactly quiet on the road. Like it doesn't muffle the road noises all that well. I'm going to turn off the AC and see if you still hear it. AC is off. Do you still hear it? I'm turning the AC back on. Yeah. You're probably not used to hearing it because I'm not usually going this fast when I'm doing live drives. Rolls Royce. I think I saw one earlier today. Made a last second exit dive. Broken down. I wonder how much that repair would cost. Tough guy truck. I like how there's certain words and terms that just start sticking with the dashcam community. Dozers. Past me, you can come back into the right lane. There you go, no blinker. Tough guy truck. I don't know why it's purple, but he's like right on my tail. I'm going almost 80. shiny mud flaps flashing in the sun. What annoys me about drivers who they think the left lane is for going as fast as you want, so like it's for passing. So if you are in the process of passing, you should be fine. But these people come flying up behind you at 100 miles an hour, and they get right on your bumper because they think it's for going as fast as they want, and it really irritates me. That's not what it's for. Of course, I move over as soon as I can, but it's still irritating that they think they gotta tailgate you so much for not letting them go 100 miles an hour. I'll get close to somebody in the left lane if they are not passing, or if they're passing too slowly. But I'm not gonna. If they're going a good distance over the, like, what am I saying? If they're going a good speed over the speed limit, I try not to tailgate. But yeah, it's really frustrating when people don't move over after passing, or they just sit there and they're not passing anybody. It's not too bad on the throughway. Like, it's interesting though, because when you're in New Jersey, the most common type of person in the left lane will have a New York plate. But on the throughway, it's not as much of a problem, which I find interesting. So it only happens once in a while where I will come across somebody on the New York Thruway who aren't passing. I find Maryland's left lane law interesting. You can be in the left lane, so what is it? You can be in the left lane up until 10 below the speed limit, which I find that is absolutely ridiculous. But I find it funny that Bad Drivers in North Central Maryland says that he's taking advantage of that law if somebody's been tailgating him too much. So New Jersey is a keep right except to pass state. I think New York is a keep right except to pass state, at least on their 2-lane highways. I don't see those signs. Excuse me. I don't see those signs when there's 3 lanes on the highway, but when there's 2 lanes, I do see those signs. But in New Jersey, I see them no matter how many lanes there are. 5 lanes go in each direction, and it'll still say keep right except to pass, which is what I do. If If there are 5 lanes, I'm in the 5th lane until I need to pass. Because people think that it's okay to be in the middle lane. No, you're not keeping right. You need to move over to the right. I think, yeah, that happens too. I think Alberta is similar to California, where it's just slower traffic, keep right. So it's not exact. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it is kind of keep right except to pass. But it's just slower traffic, keep right. Yeah. Going to be going back to Jersey this weekend. We'll see if I have enough footage for an entire episode again. Anyway, dashcam. So, like, the last couple times I've been down to Jersey, I've caught enough footage for either an entire episode or almost an entire episode. The last weekend I was down there, I just needed a couple more minutes to make it a good 8-minute video. Acting funny, I don't know about that. Honestly, when I see luxurious cars, they mostly tend to drive pretty normally. It's those, so like when I say luxurious, I'm talking Bentley, Rolls-Royce, those types of vehicles. But the ones that are not as flashy, but are still for rich people, like what am I saying? Well, it depends. Say like it's a Ferrari. Most of them drive pretty normally, but every once in a while I'll see one that's driving like he owns the road. But then you keep going down the scale and you reach the ones that are for like the ones that are for like millionaires, like you know what I'm saying. those ones tend to drive like maniacs, but the ones more for billionaires, I mean, maybe they have a chauffeur or something. Am I making sense? second hitchhiker I've seen today. What's going on? It's been a long time since I've seen any hitchhikers, and all of a sudden I've seen two in the one day. Oh, it's already daylight savings this weekend? Yeah. Reminds me of the one time that I was taking an Uber passenger to Philadelphia. This was obviously a long time ago because I haven't done Uber in like a year. I was taking them to Philadelphia. I was in I forget what highway it was, but it was in Pennsylvania, approaching Philadelphia, and there was a group of like 5 Chargers. They weren't even driving all that bad. They were interesting to see. Oh, the dirt. They're so annoying. The dirt bikes and the ATVs, the quads. Whenever I see those in driving videos, it just makes me so angry because they have no regard for anyone else, and no regard for anyone. Nothing about the law. They just go right through the red light. I'm like, just run them over. Speaking of bikes, there's one behind me now. Wildwood. Wildwood is way down. I was talking, most southern tip on New Jersey is called A, but Wildwood is pretty close down there. Oh dear. Usually the signal's okay for here, but if it keeps on acting up, I'll just end the stream. Yeah, there's going to be a waterfall coming up about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, maybe a little less than 5 minutes. I guess we'll see. Oh, you probably just saw a bunch of ice on the side. Because all the snow will melt, and then it causes and then it freezes again. So then there's these huge things of ice. Let's turn the radio off for now. car really does not like going up this hill. It's a mountain. Alright, keep an eye for the waterfall. It's coming up here. It's called Bastion Falls. A little higher up, there's one called Catterskill Falls. They got a viewing platform up there now. There used to be nothing stopping you from just like walking up and like even taking a dip in the creek near the top of the waterfall, which was always really nice. And then they built a fence, and then they built a viewing platform, and they're telling you that people die there people die there every year because they fall off and stuff. So they're really not wanting you to go near the waterfall anymore. Yeah, this was all ice before, and now it's just all water. Well, I mean, it's 60 degrees, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of melting. It's also interesting around here. The natural sites they have a long history, and when you go there and you see people have chiseled in their names in the rocks, you can see things going back down to like the 1850s and stuff. Like, so people have been chiseling their names into the rocks over here since at least the 1850s. I think I've even seen like 1820s. It's really weird to think that people have been doing graffiti for that long. And vandalism. But then you have to remember that there was also graffiti back in the ancient Roman times. So it's probably just been something part of human history forever. I mean, those cave paintings, that's probably considered graffiti, right? Alright, I'm gonna pull into this gas station as always. That mound of snow blocking the parking spots is a lot smaller now. Still can't park in the parking spots though. There's parking spots here, but they're still covered in snow. Okay, are you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bastion Falls. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I might do another live stream tomorrow as we're on our way to New Jersey. So maybe at some point in New Jersey, I'll have my wife start up another stream or something. We'll see. All right, have a good one. Thanks for joining me.